Hey YouTube! After saying last video that I was going to start going back to doing recording Saturday, editing Sunday, I forgot at the time that my parents were coming up this weekend because it was my birthday on Thursday, so they were coming up to take me out for lunch and brunch and stuff. So I didn't get anything done on the weekend, but when I realised this on Friday, I did rush out to a Articuno raid straight after work so that I could at least get one Articuno before the time was up on Monday. It was really glitchy and difficult to get in. I kept clicking battle and it just flashed and did nothing, so I wasn't sure I'd be able to get into the raid at first, but eventually I did get in. So then I set up my team and set up all the best ones for a raid against Articuno that I've got anyway, and it kept, as I set up one lot, it kept switching back out to really useless Pokemon, so I'll try and switch them out and I'll go back after switching one or two and others had switched out. So I ended up going in with a Chansey and a Snorlax, which was ridiculous, but it was time and I couldn't do anything about it. So the raid went round. My raid technique, because in raids you can't see when they're going to use their charge move, so my raid technique and my technique for any glitchy battles is to do swiping until I get the dodge notification, and then attack a few times. Is swipe, swipe, swipe until the dodge words come up, attack, swipe. You know, it's just so that you don't have to get the timing exactly right, especially in also glitchy battles and gyms and stuff like that, where, you know, by the time you see it, it's over. So that works really well for me, especially with the bigger ones, because I don't often have an issue with timing out. My issue is all fainting, so I can waste that time waiting for the dodge and then attack between. So that worked well, and we took down the Articuno. It was great to go to a raid where there was heaps of people. So this was at Sky City, so that meant there was quite a lot of people. I don't know how many were actually there, but there was some people there. So in the rewards I got a fast TM, which was my very first TM, so I was really pleased about that. And then obviously went on to catching the Pokemon, which I was expecting to have a bit more of a struggle, because my first throw didn't even get a nice throw and that ring was really red, so I thought he's going to jump out, I'm going to have to use berries and all sorts of things. But I caught him first time, one hit wonder, so that was great. So it was great to finally get my Articuno before they disappear, and it was an 82%, so not bad. I mean, not the greatest, but not bad, and I'm glad to have that in my aside from that, we've got a couple of pieces of news in Pokemon Go. The first thing is there's been another update, so I'll just go read it off my computer here. So it's for versions 0.69.1 for Android and 1.39.1 for iOS. Update notes say Spark has returned to appraise Pokemon for Team Instinct trainers, which will make trainer tips very happy. Resolved motivation decay bug impacting Pokemon with less than 3000 CP. So the decay rates were different for under 3000 CP and over 3000 CP when at a gym, but now they've fixed that. Resolved bug causing Pokemon Go to freeze after consuming portions too quickly. Resolved bug causing Pokemon Go to freeze after all 6 Pokemon fainted in a battle, so it's good that that's been resolved. And resolved an issue causing iPhone 6 devices to crash. The other piece of Pokemon Go news is, of course, that they've postponed the Safari Zone event in Europe. So I'm just going to read from the Pokemon Go site here. In order to guarantee the best possible gameplay experience for European trainers, we have decided to postpone the events in Europe scheduled for August the 5th, Copenhagen and Prague, and August 12th, Stockholm and Amsterdam, until a date later in the fall. No other scheduled events are affected, including the event scheduled in Yokohama, Japan on August 14, and the event scheduled for September 16 in France, Spain and Germany. We apologise for any inconvenience and hope you understand that our priority is to ensure a great experience for Pokemon Go trainers in Europe and around the world. Trainers that might have questions regarding the Safari Zone events should visit the Help Centre. As a special surprise, we understand that some Pokemon that are rarely seen in Europe are appearing soon in certain European cities. For a brief time, keep your eyes peeled. Stay tuned for more information and we'll update you as we have new updates. So that's presumably on the back of what happened at Pokemon Go Fest. So they're trying their best to make sure that everything runs as smoothly as possible, hopefully, and so obviously we need to give them a bit of time. Or anyone who's going will need to give them a bit of time because it wasn't going to affect me, but no, give them a bit of time to make sure things are done properly, and hopefully everyone can have a really good time at the event then. Okay, so that's all the latest news on the Pokemon Go front. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See you, YouTube.